You're all invited to a centennial celebration. What they were celebrating wasn't important, and it sounded like a heap of fun until 2,000 maniacs, crazed for carnage, started bathing an entire town in pulsing human blood. You'll see 6 young strangers doomed to slaughter by an ancient curse.
There came an awful sound.
And from his lips there came an awful sound.
Brutal, evil, ghastly beyond belief. You'll see the most diabolical device ever contrived, designed solely for assassination by a town of madmen, insane with bloodlust.
Stonewall took a gun and he made the Yankees run, but he
2,000 maniacs, gruesomely stained in blood color.
Old Stonewall said, I'm a-giving you a dying man's request.
I'm a-giving you a dying man's request. Yeah!
Starring Playboy's favorite playmate, Connie Mason.
Yeah! Oh, the South's gonna rise again.
The one who speaks for them, let them eat their bread and drink their wine, and in the night benign, sleep.
Don't miss the most unusual and exciting horror motorcycle film yet made.
I come to offer you youth and fresh blood.
Hey, we all know how we're going to die, baby. We're going to crash and burn.
Werewolves on Wheels, starring Steve Oliver and Severn Darden. The story of a motorcycle gang who ride into a new kind of hell. They ride wild, play hard, and fight brutal.
I write your unholy name thrice in blood.
Fire of Satan, you are one with them. Fire of Satan, you are one with them. Fire of Satan.
Werewolves on Wheels, the most eerie, the most chilling, the most terrifying motorcycle horror film ever made. Their survival was the torch, as one by one they became terrifying, bloodthirsty werewolves on wheels. Don't miss the first horror motorcycle film ever made, Werewolves on Wheels. Rated R from the Fanfare Corporation.
What was that?
First, there was the invasion of the body snatchers. Then there was Alien. Now there is the deadly spawn. It began with a meteor crashing to Earth. No one knew the mystery of the mutant spores it contained. Now, they are free. They will grow and reproduce rapidly, eating anything and anyone in their path.
Something.
The deadly spawn. The nightmare is just beginning. What do you do when unknown terror surrounds you? What do you do when there is no escape? Nowhere to hide from being eaten alive.
What the f*** was that?
The deadly spawn. They just keep multiplying like demon seed. The deadly spawn, extraterrestrial terror. They're full of surprises. And the best is yet to come.
Let it go! Let it go!
Can anything stop these strange creatures? The movie real science fiction fans have been waiting for. The Deadly Spawn want you to see them at this theater soon. They need every person they can get. New from 21st Century Distribution. Rated R.
Did you ever think when the hearse rolls by that someday you are going to die?
Ladies and gentlemen, as producer of this film, I would like to make the following statement. This motion picture is a vicious expose of a part of the young generation, that sick generation who must ravage and plunder for their kicks. Scenes of such brutal honesty will be shown on this screen that we strongly recommend that impressionable young people, or those people of any age, who are upset or affected by scalpel slashing, arm twisting, axe hacking motorcycle maniacs, now close their eyes for the remainder of this coming attraction, and further recommend these people do not attend any showing of this film. Thank you.
What kind of work do you do?
What do you think?
You tell me.
Then we'll dunk you slow.
Be quiet or you'll wake the neighbors. Did you hear that?
What is a succubus?
Oh, a kind of vampire, I think.
You're mistaken, Mr. Mason. They give the name of succubus to demons that adopt feminine appearance in order to seduce man and lead him to perdition.
You again. What are you doing here? Why do you ask? You're not pleased that I've come to visit you?
Enough, Hans. Please change the subject. You've too much imagination.
Time.
was lying. I did have a daughter. I killed her.
You speak defiantly because your body is protected. But admit your thoughts are troubled. You desire Lisa.
What if I could completely undress in front of you? Do you think that I could be a succubus?
Well, if you help me a little instead of looking at me like that.
And out of their West Indian island comes a tale of terror and voodoo, of witchcraft and zombies, and all the weird black magic that the white man seldom sees. It is a tale of brother against brother and their love for a woman who lived with the dead. And it is also the tale of a young nurse who never believed such things could happen.
Trying to tell me that the voodoo priest could cure Mrs. Holland?
Better doctors.
Dambala, this woman is ill.
This is the ceremony of voodoo death, a ceremony that seeks the life of the woman who lives forever, who walks with the dead.
This man's name is John Austin Frazier. He lived in Chicago, Illinois. He now resides at the State Mental Hospital. We are saddened to tell you that this tragic condition was brought on when Mr. Frazier attended the world premiere of our triple nightmare of horror program, Orgy of the Living Dead. Since this tragic event, the producers of this explosion of terror have established an insurance policy, ensuring the sanity of each and every patron who attends this program. The policy states that in the event you lose your mind or suffer from irrevocable trauma as a result of viewing this avalanche of grisly horror, the producers of this film will ensure that you receive psychiatric care until such time as you are cured, or, in the event that your derangement is permanent, provide you with internment in an asylum for the rest of your natural life. Poor John. It isn't surprising, though, after all, murder, mutilation, death, blood-sucking vampires, dead things crawling from their graves, living dead maniacs, slashing, rending, devouring the living. It's enough to drive anyone mad. If you have any psychological deficiency, you will not be allowed to attend this orgy of the living dead. The insurance is absolutely free. We urge you to take advantage of this protection. Anyone entering without it does so at his own risk. Ladies and gentlemen, insomuch as you are not now insured, and in the light of what has happened to Mr. Frazier, you will understand why we cannot show you any more than these brief glimpses of this triple avalanche of grisly horror, Orgy of the Living Dead. Please pick up your policies from the box office and have them ready when you enter the theater to see Revenge of the Living Dead, Curse of the Living Dead, and Fangs of the Living Dead.